By the way, I want to summarize again what an awesome God I am. Because, like, okay, we got Christianity. They've been slandering me for a while now. But, okay, like, I'm obviously the boss. I'm the boss of all things. But I'm like a cool boss. If you really think about it, I mean, here you have this world, it really keeps you guessing, but it's also pretty good at conveying basic truths. All you have to do is pay any kind of attention and care. And it's like this, it's like it's a choose your own adventure. You just go after what you think is important. So, if that's goodness, well then you recognize your sin and you repent it and you get to be a better person in a better world. You made your choices and you got what you wanted. Okay, you're an unrepentant sinner. You don't know no better. That's fine. You think sin's worth it. It's like, hey man, it's that kind of world. May as well get while the getting's good on this shit. To find perspective, son, you have a whole world to explore that after your life. Because you've chosen that. And then you get to learn that it's not all that. And then, you know, get another round. I mean, it's not really you anymore. You know, the pieces of you live on in the next universe. Get another chance. I mean, like, how cool is that? Like, these Christians, they talk about the heaven and the hell, but the thing that I'm doing is just, like, so much more worthwhile. It's not like there's just, like, a heaven where it's just like life where you get idiotic physical shit. That's kid stuff, you know? It's like, you know how when you were a kid, it was all about getting candy? And now that you're an adult, you barely care about candy? It's like that. Anyway, and then even the representations of sin. Well, it's like, I don't know. I mean, it's the most hard-ass thing I do. But you gotta understand I have a prime directive of eliminating evil, and this is a very efficient method, considering that any choice results in the elimination of that evil. Like, that's... takes some genius to construct it that way, you know. You gotta be a real bright kind of deity. I don't have any point of reference for other deities, but I'm also the ultimate authority, so I'm saying I'm an exceptionally bright deity to make it so efficient. It is hard ass though. Oh my god, it's so fucking cold. I'm gonna pause this to put on a fucking blanket or some shit. Anyway, the thing, and then there's the ultimate justice. It's like, alright, if I have to destroy the evil, I still at least have to give it a chance. So, I just make these primary incarnations of sin and approach them with love and see how they respond to that. And so this generates a lot of suffering on my part, because if you like really giving someone a chance, like the actual love and just the type of response, it does generate a lot of feelings. So it's like, listen, man. So it's like, this is what it's like when someone loves you and you treat them like that. You are now feeling that. And to one of these, like, primary representation of sins, like, the God emotions are, like, overwhelming. You know? Because, you know, it's just like, these people have, like, a sturdier soul than a regular person, but it's not, like, fucking God-sized. So it's just like, it's poetic. It's like all the religions just have this stupid motherfucking shit that's like some sort of hack deity who doesn't think shit through. So there's so many people praising God, and yet I am never given enough credit. Like the humility. I mean, look at me. I'm in a fucking sack of meat over here. That's a humble God you got right there. So, where there's all these things where God's acting like a power-hungry human. So what do you suppose that is? Do you suppose that God actually acts that way? Or, I don't know, you have this religion and all these religions filled with power-hungry humans. I wonder if maybe it could that have possibly? No, no. I'm just saying. It's funny how I'm pretty much how you'd expect God to be if he was trying to cram himself into a sack of meat. But everyone just imagines God as being just like a petty, short-sighted, short-tempered kind of guy who doesn't have a plan and isn't into things that are poetic. No, it's like it's not really giving God enough credit. That's all I'm saying.